humans, I'm Yoshiller, and welcome back to some more Pokemon BATAW! Folks, as you can see, based on my big boof right here, I have been playing the Isle of Armor expansion pack for Pokemon Sword and Shield. But in addition to playing the expansion pack, I've also been experimenting with a few different strategies, a few different teams. More specifically, I am going to try out this team today. This team of 6 pretty odd Pokemon in which 4 of them are weak to fighting types. This might not be a super great team, but I'm going to try it today. The main gimmick of the team is that it utilizes a Zoroark, a Pokemon who disguises itself as the last Pokemon in your party. And I want to try and utilize a strategy that involves it holding a Choice Scarf on the same team as a Dragalge, and a Porygon-Z, and a Lapras, and an Arcanine, and who am I forgetting? Oh, Weavile. Yeah, Weavile and Zoroark is a combination I've used for many years now, especially in VGC. Although never in Pokemon Sword and Shield until today. Because Pokemon Sword and Shield now has a new rule set for VGC that allows me to utilize Zoroark and Porygon-Z and all the other Pokemon that were added to the game's DLC pack. Point is, VGC is going to be real different now, and I'm going to test out this new VGC team against Dusclops, Toxapex, Sylveon, Charizard, Urshifu, and Rhyperior. Well, the first 3 Pokemon are fairly defensive, which I love to see on a team where I use Zoroark. So I'm definitely going to bring Zoroark. So maybe I should start Zoroark. I was thinking Weavile. Maybe Porygon-Z instead. Here's why. Both Porygon-Z and Weavile are fast. Weavile is faster, but Zoroark would best be disguised as Dragalge, who would have to be in the 4th slot of my party, so I would have to bring him. And in that case, Arcanine's Intimidate could best shut down Urshifu and Rhyperior. And Arcanine can probably wall the Charizard. Alright, yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about this team. Zoroark is great for dealing with defensive Pokemon because if I trick a Choice Scarf onto a defensive Pokemon, it's going to be stuck using one move for the rest of the battle, which means it can't reliably use stalling tactics. And then starting with Porygon-Z allows me to better pivot. Porygon-Z is kind of like an anchor on my team. It's the, let's see what I can do Pokemon. Ooh. And he's starting with Sylveon and Dusclops, and I am very, very glad to see that. Sylveon does make me a little nervous. He could use a Fairy-type move on Dragalge still, thinking it would do neutral damage, and then it would actually do a super effective hit, but we'll see. Alright, so if I had to guess, Dusclops is going to go for Trick Room. So I'm going to go ahead and use Thunder Wave against it, and I'm going to trick the Sylveon. Here's why. If Dusclops goes for Trick Room, it will have to go last, no matter what this turn. And my own Porygon-Z knows Trick Room, so I can always reverse everything later. And my Porygon-Z is holding a Quick Claw, so even if I can't reverse Trick Room later, I can always just hope that the Quick Claw activates and I'll still go first no matter what anyway. So there we go, this is looking good. Oh, I love to see it! I am so glad you went for a Psychic type attack. That's exactly why Zoroark is disguised as a Poison type Pokemon. Because people might figure, oh, I'll just use a Psychic type attack and then it won't work! Alright. So let's go ahead and remove that Trick Room. I don't need that here anymore. We're just doing all sorts of tricks. And now that Zoroark will presumably be the slowest thing on the field, let's go ahead and lower the special defense of Sylveon, a special wall, and then from there, Porygon-Z and Zoroark can probably take it out the next turn. Oh, alright! Does that mean I actually get to use Trick Room first? No, it doesn't. Trick Room, no matter what, has to go last, even if it gets activated by a Quick Claw. Alright, good to know. That's kind of humorous, but whatever. And then Sylveon's stuck using Psyshock, so I might actually want to leave it in. I kind of wish... here's the thing with using Trick, is if I can lock a Pokemon into using one move, I should leave it in for the rest of the battle. But I'm now predicting he's going to switch out Sylveon. I don't think he's going to want to be stuck with -2 special defense and stuck using Psyshock for the rest of the battle when he knows that it won't work on a Pokemon that I brought. So I had a feeling he was going to switch it out. We're going to see if his Dusclops goes for Trick Room. Oh, I'm so glad this is going to work. Alright, so we'll drop your special defense. There we go. This is all working perfectly. This is exactly what I wanted to show in today's battle. Just this strategy of Zoroark messing everybody up. Oh! I didn't even know Toxapex could have Limber. Alright, well that's not a big deal. Porygon-Z's not the one that's locked into one move. So we'll go ahead and go for Electro Web, which will deal damage and lower the special attack of both Pokemon. And then, he already knows I've got a Zoroark here, right? So I may as well just go for a super effective hit. There's no harm in taking out a Pokemon at this point. And Porygon-Z is going to go first regardless. Great. So boom, Electro Web. It connects with both. Very good. Alright, does a decent chunk of damage to the Toxapex. Alright, lowers the speed. Although it means that if he does pull off another Trick Room, they'll be faster. But then I'll just have Porygon-Z use Trick Room again. Alright, there's the Night Days. Yeah, you already know I'm a Zoroark. I'm using Zoroark signature attack. Boom. Toxapex down. Though neither of us have Dynamaxed just yet, so I have to be a little careful. Oh, yeah. Right. I tricked a Life Orb onto myself. Well, alright. The extra power is definitely appreciated. Trick Room back in effect. Alright, but Sylveon's paralyzed. Dusclops is paralyzed. He could have Urshifu in the back, although I don't think he'd put Urshifu on a Trick Room team. He also had... I mean, he brought all 3 defensive Pokemon that I was hoping he would bring. Yeah, Sylveon's back out. I didn't write down what his Pokemon were. I was just so busy getting my own team ready. Alright, no worries. Oh, Sylveon's not even paralyzed. Well, let's take care of that real quickly. And then let's bring Zoroark back because he knows it's a Zoroark now. Do I want to send in the real Dragalge? I suppose I do. Okay. So we'll send in the real Dragalge. Save Zoroark for a little later. Zoroark's incredible speed and attack can be very handy later on. And now if he's going for a fairy type move, it'll only deal neutral damage. Okay. Will-O-Wisp. Man, I wish I could have tricked the Dusclops rather than the Sylveon, but it's fine. Yeah, you're probably a standard Dusclops. Your only attacking move is probably Hex or Nightshade, both of which are fine. Oh, come on! Frick. Alright, suddenly wishing I used Trick Room earlier, but it's fine. So yeah, that Dusclops is going to be the fastest thing on the field now. We're just going to hope for the best. If Thunder Wave doesn't paralyze it, like, I could just go for Sludge Bomb and try to take it out immediately, but what I think I'll do instead, because he's probably going to go for Psyshock onto Dragalge now, is... Maybe I should just try and go for attacking it. So if I'm going to attack it, there's no sense in paralyzing it. Let's get the Trick Room reversed, and then let's just Sludge Bomb it. Because my Pokemon are going to be well, I don't know about Dragalge. Dragalge's really slow. He could just be faster than Sylveon right now. Will-O-Wisp. Oh, alright. Did you think I was going to switch? Alright, so yeah. My Dragalge is so slow, it's just faster in a Trick Room. Great. And it's poisoned. Alright, well, now I can't paralyze it even if I wanted to, but it's fine. There's the Psyshock. Are you using it on Dragalge? You're using it on Porygon-Z. You just want this thing out of here, huh? I don't blame you. Alright, Porygon-Z, you've done a great job. Unfortunately, we could not reverse the Trick Room, but that's fine. Dragalge's faster in it, so it can take out Sylveon this next turn. Let's go ahead and send in Arcanine then. My Intimidate will activate, which isn't going to really do anything here. And I probably should save Arcanine for later in case Urshifu or Rhyperior are in the back. I don't remember what his 6th Pokemon is. I did not write it down. That is my bad. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Snarl both of them. Sylveon's going to go down no matter what, and I predict that it's going to use Psyshock against Dragalge. So we're going to switch into Zoroark, predicting the Psyshock. It won't deal any damage. And then I can always switch out Arcanine the next turn and save its Intimidate for later. But for now, I'm going to make Sylveon's remaining time in this battle a living nightmare. Because it's stuck using Psyshock. It's going to get poisoned each turn. And if it chooses to go after Arcanine, I'm going to keep snarling it. And I'm going to keep lowering its special attack. I did not know you were going to use Pain Split there. I gave you massive creativity points for doing that. Okay, but you can't KO with Pain Split, which is good to know. So, yeah, so your moves are Will-O-Wisp, Trick Room, Pain Split. Yep, I call it the Psyshock. And then your 4th move is probably still Nightshade or Hex, which Snarl won't really do much toward, but I'll keep doing this. Let's keep Sylveon... Okay, maybe I will keep Arcanine. Let's keep Sylveon alive. Let's take out... Leaving either one in is probably obnoxious for this guy because his Dusclops might not get a chance to attack because it's paralyzed, and his Sylveon's going to go down and its special attack is dropped. So maybe what I'll do instead, Arcanine, you keep snarling, and then Zoroark, let's take out Dusclops because Sylveon can't attack it this turn. So there's Will-O-Wisp. Okay, you're just doing what you can, I guess. So maybe you don't have another attacking move besides Nightshade. If I can, I want to see afterward. All right, there's the Snarl. Not going to KO anything, it's fine. Sylveon can only attack Arcanine this turn, so we all know where that's going, but the Snarl is definitely going to help, so we'll see how much damage this actually does. Now that you're at -2, there's the Psyshock. Boom. And... Nice! Nice, nice, nice. And then this should take out Dusclops. Boom. Alright. What's the Pokemon in the back, and is he going to Dynamax it? He could always Dynamax Sylveon to get out of being stuck using one move. But Sylveon is so close to death at this point, I don't think he will. So if his last Pokemon in the back is Urshifu, which I'm starting to think it is, he could still turn this whole battle around. But we'll see. We will see. I can always trick my Life Orb on... Oh, it's Rhyperior. Okay. So Rhyperior usually runs a weakness policy. Do I want it? I don't think I want to trick a Life Orb onto it. I think that would be a very bad idea. I think I'll just have to slowly chip away at it. We're going to take Arcanine back out for now so I can use his his Intimidate later, and then for the time being, we're going to go ahead and use Fake Tears on Rhyperior. I don't really think I have a super effective move I can use on. Oh no, that's not true. My Dragalge. Did I get rid of Surf on Dragalge? I'm already forgetting. I think I did. I think I gave it Hydro Pump or something. But here we go. Here are the Fake Tears. So that next turn I can hopefully take you out. Okay, you're not Dynamaxing this turn, which is good. That's unfortunate for me, but Dragalge might be able to survive it. Very good. Those special attack drops in combination with the item, the EV investments and the items that I have on Dragalge are great. That's not so great. Wow! That's just very unfortunate that you had a Psychic move and a Ground move that turn. Locked onto a Pokemon that was weak to both. Alright, well Sylveon's going to go down this next turn, so he's going to have to Dynamax Rhyperior. But I did get Fake Tears on it, and it's about to be Intimidated. Now, he could still win this, but I also have not Dynamaxed yet. So, we will see how this plays out. There's the Intimidate. Alright. Sylveon's probably going to go down this turn. Even if I do one bit of chip damage shit with Snarl, it'll go down. But maybe I don't have to do that. Maybe instead I can go for Max Darkness onto Rhyperior because it'll be a special attack. And then Zoroark's Night Daze can finish up the job. As long as Night Daze hits, this should take out Rhyperior. Alright, so I'm Dynamaxing. He's probably going to Dynamax too. He hasn't yet. This is the turn for him to Dynamax. He's -2 special defense and -1 attack. Hopefully both of my Pokemon can survive this turn, and even if they don't both survive this turn, hopefully I can win the battle next turn. So there we go. There's Arcanine going. It's going, it's going, it's going, it's going. Alright. He's not Dynamaxing. Okay. Fascinating. So Night Daze takes it out. Alright. Cool. Well then in that case, Arcanine's Dynamax will go towards Sylveon and finish it up. Oh, well, maybe not. But you're locked into using Psyshock anyway, so you actually can't win the battle anymore. No matter what. Alright, well cool. That worked out rather well. Folks, that's my Zoroark trick strategy, or at least that's a pretty ideal way of using it. The idea is to lock one Pokemon into one move for the rest of the battle and then abuse it. And then sometimes you want to keep that Pokemon alive and then take out all of its teammates because you know that that one Pokemon won't be able to defeat you. So, okay, great. I will experiment with this team some more. I know that it's still very flawed, but at least in that battle, it did exactly what I wanted to do. So, great. Folks, that wraps up this episode of Pokemon BATAW, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Boofalon, thank you for just keeping me company. I know you weren't in that battle, but I'll use these some more in the future. Folks, if you want to challenge me, there is a form you can use in the description down below where you can submit a battle request. You can choose to challenge this team or any of my Pokemon. Alright, there's just a Lopunny here. Ain't my Lopunny. Alright, bye-bye, humans! Whoosh! Good job, Boofalon.
Hey, thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. If you want to show your support, one of the best things you can do is leave a comment down below. So if you have anything nice you want to say about the video, or if you have any questions, I'll try to respond to whatever I can at my earliest convenience. Either way, your support means a lot and I really appreciate it. I hope to see you all in the future. Bye-bye!